Hello, boys and girls. My name is Yoshi, and you're watching my 100% blind playthrough of the Yoshi and the Mysterious Book for Nintendo Switch 2. Notice the update's up. We are at 1.02 now, which means that some bugs may have been fixed. Maybe some discoveries that are having hard time popping got fixed. But yeah, I'll just simplify it this way. In the last video, we left off doing discoveries on Remote Island and trying to get all the events done. I mean, well, all discoveries done, which is what we need to do anyways to get 100%. So, of course, we need to go in and do all that. So yeah, that's what we've been doing, and now we're back in Huff and Puff and Habitat to try and get stuff done. Kind of forgot if I got all the secrets, but should probably actually check the pages to make sure. Okay, we get days. We need to use an egg to get that done. Clear away the fishy storm, that's just fine. And then that one requires us to do all of them. Maybe if we stay in there for long enough. Okay. Seem to understand what to do here, but beyond that, this game can be confusing sometimes. Yeah, that's what we have to do. Scale the discoveries. That's what we're doing, right? Alright. Sorry if I look confused, it's just... Okay. Start working on that chirp one. I don't even know what I put on. Probably vanished somewhere else. There might be more elsewhere in the level. So I think to get the specific achievement thing that we're going for, or have a discovery, we need to first get some other discoveries done. But some of these extra hidden discoveries can't be done unless we get a pepper. First, we need to find a pepper. When you don't play this game for over a week, it makes sense that you will forget things like this. Good, the Nico and didn't eat. Right, well, it's gonna stay here. there's not really a lot of things we can use for getting eggs, so to eat something as soon as we find where it is, that is. I probably have to do that first. Alright. Okay, we can't go in there. That's what I thought. Oh, I see. I just had to throw one that makes it catch all the verifiers. I was wondering why that was so weird. Okay, well, if we can't find all 6 of them, really matter what we do? I think the Cthulhu part is trying to figure out where the dang pepper is at in. I'll try to move stuff out to see if I can find it. Oh wait, it's... I remember now, they hide it on purpose. I remember, this game is so cheap because it hides a pepper from a basically far away place that you wouldn't know where it is. And it's required to be used to get this vine up because otherwise you can't get up here. Super awkward, I think. Okay. No, that was strange. It didn't even get the secret done that it should have. We definitely scattered all of them. I don't know why it didn't work. I don't know what changed there. I felt like I definitely hit all of them. It didn't work. That might be a glitch, because it definitely did everything correctly, and yeah, it didn't give me the scar, even though I clearly hit it all. Oh, this is where we find the eggs, all the way up here. Oh, there is a extra one. Up there, I didn't even see it. A cloud just appeared up there that I didn't know about. The foofy, whatever. Actually, well, no, it didn't matter. I guess we have to shoot them all at once? Dude, why is it being so awkward to do this one thing? Okay, well, we messed up so many things, and it looked like we only actually got one secret, so... Guess we're trying to get that other secret again first, before I do anything else, and we'll still get eggs to start with. We'll just try to do this differently. Some of these do require you to restart the level if you fail to get it. So, we do need to find them all. Like we would normally to clear out the... there first. Okay, if we ever get any other fruit nearby, we should probably just eat those ourselves as Yoshi. Okay. Well, this is our third attempt at trying to actually scatter the Fufus. I mean, second, I guess, technically. I think we just need to do it from here instead. There we go. Why was that? Why was that not even working the last time? Some of these Viscaris just seem bugged in a way where they just don't work even if you try it normally. Okay, yeah, it. Once they all run away. That explains why they got off earlier. It's so weird that those fatfish, those notes, it's food, do not respawn. Yet the other ones do respawn. I think I need at least a couple of them. Saying the only way to guarantee that works is to use all of them at least once. Well, at least now I know how to shuffle the eggs around. Alright, let's see if I can just throw them all at once. Or maybe they'll only do that when they follow them over. Okay, now the only way to actually trigger this probably, right, is to... Oh, great. Of course, now I have one of them accidentally. So what, do we have to start over again now? Well, at least we skipped one of the parts, but now I kind of want to make the come back just so I can go up there. So easy to accidentally have them eat of different food than what you actually want them to. We should just speedrun the level, and by speedrun I mean just get all 6 children fast. Can get the sun done sooner. Don't know why it took so long to hit. Simpler than that to hit that shot there. At the last time, about that. Yeah, we only need this really to just break this. And it is required to get up that secret lamp. Okay. Alright, well at least this time I was able to find the darn thing this time. Do this safely, we need to get them all done in order basically. But then there's also these new bees to deal with. It fell into the frigid water again. That's probably the one I hate the most, when it falls into the frickin' water. Because then we have to, once again, reload to try again, just to actually get them food with that. Well, we're feeding those two first. Why did I miss that? Wait, where is he? There he is. Should've gotten them the first time. I don't know why that was so awkward to do. Oh, come on. Dude, how many times is it to hit one of them? Should be simple, man. You can tell I'm not really great at this game. Clearly. I'll do the pepper part first again. But this time we're gonna... This time maybe we'll grab the other stuff first. I'll eat that. I'll get rid of these stupid bees so they don't bother anyone else anymore. Now we just need to find the other mix again. This time we will not accidentally eat an apple because we are smarter than that. Just let these bees go around just eating random apples for no reason. Not to say it. Yeah, they are not to say they're doing anything bad. It's just we kind of need them to do something else. Alright, I'm gonna just get the last one of these. Oh, look how close you get to that freaking apple, dude. It's like so deceptive every time. Like, it almost always gets you if you don't see it. Alright, well, we'll carefully go over here. That's another way you can reset. I'm glad there's something like that exists. Well, I didn't want to pick it up myself. I want them to have a game, please. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna cautiously move here. Whoa. That took so long for some reason. He should have... she should have appeared way sooner, but for some reason... Yeah, it's... Oh, by the way, more than likely. Alright, well... I just want to first get her away from a different set of food, ideally, so we can... Done. Well, that was fast. I have no idea where it's gone. I've usually turned all the... Now we just wait. Whoa. Is it just stuck? I've never gotten it stuck there before. Is that a problem? Normally what's probably supposed to happen now is they're supposed to sing in me, but... Wait, there's also supposed to be a second set anyway. So where's the last two? Feed fits to at least 6. Yeah, there's definitely more to this. Not like it matters though. The Parents is at least in an okay spot. We can now finally get the A achievement we've been waiting for. See, I thought I had to do all that and return it to but I guess that's not a good idea. So we need to somehow find the last secret one. Where in the world do we even find them? Besides here. Whatever. Okay, we need to use those to quickly clear this out. Well, that was simple enough. Okay. That one's so big, apparently. It takes up 7% of the different rentals we have to do. Oh, hang on. Okay. I think for the next two, we just have to start over again. How do we find the other no fruit? That tells me you have to go through the entire room to figure that part out. Once again. I thought I tried it like 3 times, dude. Come on. Just want to grab it. That's all it is. Alright, well, we're probably gonna have to do this in sections if we're gonna actually do this safely enough. By doing it in sections, I mean first feed a couple of them peppers. I'm just gonna not even go for that enemy. So, at all. Okay. Well, that's one way to completely poof the tree out of existence. Just get rid of the fiend entirely. Not gonna do that on Neri G since it obviously messed up the side setup completely. Okay. We've done more than enough in this part now. I remember now. We needed to go to the hidden nest. Jeez, you could tell I'm really awkwardly bad at this game if I've not remembered that since starting here. It just shows you how hard these somewhat harder levels are. Alright. Let's see what happens if we just wait by here. I think we just have to wait, I guess. I don't know. What if we... Yeah. Does it not work right away? Or do you need... something weird must need to happen in order to trigger this to work properly. We're feeding that one for that first and seeing if the yellow will make a difference. Okay, maybe that confused it. Okay, now this is really starting to because I also got them on my head from the previous part. Okay, well, I said I was gonna do the other trick, and I do kind of mean it since this is really hard to deal with without it. We're gonna remove this tree too. There we go. No apples for you. And now we can finally go over here to actually enter the secret zone, which hopefully has Spain we need. As for the other one, expect to cut pretty soon, because I don't want to spend forever, obviously, on one level, so we're probably going to have to cheat this. We should have probably sooner. Okay, well, maybe not, actually. So we still haven't figured this out, then. Alright, well, in that case, I'm gonna cheat forever. I'm gonna just look up where the last... because they seem to be really impossible to find guides, so I'll see you guys when that happens. First, I'm gonna get rid of another apple tree, so that doesn't get in the way, and I'll see you guys later. Guess where the last fruit vein I was missing? It was way up top on the highest part of the level. How would I have known that if I had just done this normally? Well, now that that setup is done, we can finally feed all of them no fruit like we were trying to earlier, except for some reason we just couldn't find the last darn thing. Since it's so... we could try just throwing them up, and yeah, we might be able to grab it off camera. It's just off, not beaten or whatever. And even if one of them messes up, as long as we don't accidentally feed it to someone we don't need, they'll be fine. Just so you know, this took a long time to figure out, man. I'm just gonna that vein entirely. Maybe that will actually fix something. That child wasn't panicked after what happened. Don't worry, but everything's fine. And she just had to do something, interesting, I'll just say. Okay. we're just gonna eat these. And then we have to carefully do these one at a time. Oop. Messing up already. Alright, we somehow managed to get that one. Alright, depending on what happens here, this one might be a cut within itself. Also, I think we may have to actually do more than just that. Yeah, no surprises there. I'll see you guys when the Crazy Daisy is back, I guess. Alright, the Crazy Daisy is back in his usual spot. Let's try to see if it... Wow. Jumped right on top of me. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, okay. That's why I'm pressing the one freaking button. I'm gonna make them all crowd around for like... And yeah, there we go. They just each get to make power crowns. So I just needed to wait a bit, and then they would all make their crowns together. Well, that was much easier. Yeah, it was about time we learned everything on this feature. That was rough. That one won't take half an hour after see it's just to get a few discoveries. You can tell I'm very bad at this game if I can't figure that simple part out. Hopefully the next level's not awkward, because it's crazy how hard this has been so far. So the later we go into these levels, the more difficult it seems to get. I really don't like that. Well, we're just gonna have to pay attention to our surroundings more, I guess, and just make sure we actually, well, explore the level. I honestly don't remember if we... it or not. Anybody who notices how this thing controls, it's a lot like Fudd's other nozzle from Super Mario Sunshine, which I'm pretty sure I've mentioned before too, but I've played on the channel as well. So yeah, I've definitely played that before. Ooh, okay. But I figured out how to... Jeez, it would be nice if we could actually say some all at once, man. Yeah, this is kind of awkward to control when it does that specific angle. Oh, wow, we went all the way up here. Dude, we found one so high up. We're just kind of running into this pain. Dude, okay, we can kind of defeat this thing, like a boss almost, by absorbing it completely. Now that's interesting. However, I want to get this done first. Finally got that flower. Should have been that hard to do. It was being awkward. Dude, we just ate all of them. I see how you're supposed to do that, either from the left or from the right. Looks like we already did that. Okay. Oh, we completely capsized that film just by doing that randomly. Alright, well we got a couple flowers. Find out we can basically keep sucking the clouds out entirely. Dude, this thing trims the grass when it gets that done. Yeah, only certain parts can be trimmed. That's moving wielder. Oh, now it switched back. I could switch very quickly. Alright. Okay. I didn't even see where the bird goes through, I just kinda did it. Oh, here's our red pepper thing. That's how we get that done. Okay, well that explains what was the problem earlier. Well, now we have like a rocket jet. I'm supposed to use this to smash all the statues. So that's weird. So we have a bunch of Foofies that can basically be covered differently based off of what you hit them with. Yet there's specific ones we're after. Okay. Okay, we already destroyed that rock that we were after earlier. Okay. I get this. That's really cool, but we need to use this pepper to get the stuff we need. And we're probably gonna have to just keep munging. Okay. Looks like we found the children of this creature. Huh. Alright. It's not what we want to see, though. We want to carefully go down here. No. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Well, this just became even more interesting. we kind of just spray excessive things now, dude. That's crazy. Whoa, that was weird. Glitchy. It looked like I was about to crash the game or some reason. Oh, finally broke that thing. Well, that was well worth it. I figured something would be there. Also, I don't think I even checked where the flowers are. Alright, probably have to slam all the way down to the ground. Yeah, we do. To open that chest. If we move too much, it won't work. Okay, well, we made it work somehow. Dove deep and opened the chest, just like that. Well, surprisingly, this time we got a lot more discoveries, just despite not looking up anything. A lot of it was really just exploring around and figuring out more of what to do. Alright, well. Oh, we had to explore the PvP automatically. That was just part of the secret. So, of course we've already done it then. Alright. Got the fast fish as a gem. Alright, well, yeah, we can get that the same way we did other stuff. But are not going to show that off, are we? Because it's about time we end the episode, I think. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, rate, subscribe if you enjoyed it. And until then, leave a like if you guys enjoyed it. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.